Focus only on yourself in 2025. Have you ever felt that constant comparison to others is holding you back? In 2025, it's time to shift your focus inward and prioritize yourself. You are the key to your own success. It's you who can make the most significant changes in your life. Every day, we're bombarded with images of other people's achievements, leading to anxiety and insecurity. But what if I told you that focusing solely on yourself could revolutionize your life? Think about it. Imagine what you could achieve if you invested all that energy into developing your mindset, discovering who you truly are, and overcoming your own limiting beliefs. In this video, I'm going to help you recognize those internal barriers and provide you with practical, actionable steps to break through them. Trust me, by facing and conquering these challenges, you'll unlock a version of yourself you never thought possible. By committing to this journey, you'll gain clarity, confidence, and control over your life. Stick around, and you'll learn how to turn inward to find the strength and motivation you need. This is your wake-up call to start valuing yourself above all else. Watch this video till the end, save it for future reference, and share it with someone who needs this message. Let's embark on this path of self-discovery together and make 2025 the year you truly focus on yourself and thrive. Have you ever felt overwhelmed, constantly comparing your life to others? Do you find yourself scrolling through social media, wondering why everyone else seems to be ahead? Let's take a moment to acknowledge that this is a common issue many of us face today. You might be in a place where focusing on yourself seems almost impossible, as you're surrounded by endless societal pressures and distractions. But imagine a future in 2025 where you finally break free from these chains, where your focus is solely on what truly matters, you. In today's world, it's incredibly easy to get lost in a sea of external expectations and societal benchmarks. We compare our achievements, our looks, our relationships, and even our happiness to carefully curated online personas. This constant comparison not only drains our energy, but also stifles our potential. Imagine walking into a room and feeling an unspoken pressure to measure up to everyone's standards. Imagine the constant emotional tug of war it creates within you, never feeling good enough, always chasing shadows. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. Perhaps you check your phone first thing in the morning, diving into a world where you're immediately bombarded with what others are doing, achieving, or seemingly enjoying. The issue isn't just the time wasted. It's the mental and emotional energy consumed by worrying about others' lives rather than enriching your own. Whether at work, during a family gathering, or even when you're supposed to be relaxing, this gnawing sense of comparison lingers. You could be at your job, constantly doubting your own skills because a colleague seems to be doing better. Or maybe you spend precious moments with loved ones overshadowed by a mind filled with insecurities and what-ifs. Imagine yourself in 2025 peaceful content and deeply focused on your own growth and well-being. You wake up each day with a clear understanding of your goals and values. You no longer feel the need to measure your worth against others because you are deeply connected with your own path. This isn't just a dream. It can be your reality if you start taking steps now to prioritize yourself. Shifting focus to oneself isn't about becoming selfish or ignoring others. It's about recognizing that your own growth and happiness are paramount, that you can't pour from an empty cup. When you dedicate time to self-improvement, reflection, and mindfulness, you not only enhance your own life, but can more meaningfully contribute to those around you. Picture a 2025 where your energy is not wasted on comparisons, but channeled into creating a life that genuinely fulfills you. This video will guide you through identifying the key issues preventing you from focusing on yourself and how to break free from them. By understanding these deep-seated habits and beliefs, you'll be inspired to reclaim your life. Stay with us, take notes, and apply these insights. You'll discover that when you focus on yourself, everything else around you starts aligning in ways you never imagined possible. Engage with this content, share it, and revisit it whenever you need a reminder of your journey. This is your time to shine, starting now. Focusing only on yourself in 2025 is a journey of discovering who you truly are, freeing yourself from the endless cycle of comparison, and embracing a mindset that will lead to actual, lasting change. Let's break down some clear signs that show you might be neglecting yourself and your own needs. Recognizing these signs is the first step to truly shifting your focus inward and making impactful strides in your personal growth. First, one of the most noticeable signs is the overwhelming presence of overcommitment. If you find yourself constantly saying yes to tasks and obligations that drain your energy and don't contribute to your personal goals, it's a clear indicator that you're prioritizing others over yourself. Picture this: you're juggling your friends' projects, your family's responsibilities, and work demands, all while suppressing your needs. This overcommitment compromises your mental health, leading to burnout and anxiety. Second, there's the feeling of chronic dissatisfaction. Despite achieving significant milestones, there's an underlying unhappiness because you're measuring your success by others' standards. Imagine celebrating a promotion not because it aligns with your personal goals, but because it looks good to peers. This continuous comparison creates a gap between what you truly want and what you're living out, making fulfillment seem just out of reach. Next, you might notice a complete lack of personal boundaries. This is when you're always accessible, saying yes to favors, or letting people's opinions dictate your actions. Imagine getting numerous requests at work that push your projects to the back burner, or staying up late to help a friend with a task while your own commitments suffer. This lack of boundaries slowly eats into your self-worth and respect, eroding your self-discovery journey. Another vital sign is an absence of self-care routines. If you can't remember the last time you took care of yourself, be it through exercise, reading, or simply resting, you're likely undervaluing your own needs. Think about how you might spend hours aiding a colleague through their crisis while skipping your workout, or quietly longing for a relaxing evening that never materializes. This neglect signals a dangerous trend of self-forgetting. Lastly, there's the constant seeking of external validation. If you're always awaiting praise or recognition to feel good or to make decisions, you're not focusing on your internal compass. Imagine posting on social media and constantly checking for likes or compliments to gauge your worth. This dependence on external validation undermines your confidence and self-assurance, leaving you in a perpetual state of insecurity. These signs are essential alarms that it's time to recalibrate your priorities. overcommitment, chronic dissatisfaction, lack of boundaries, neglecting self-care, and seeking external validation. These are the red flags. Acknowledging them is a profound step toward building a fortified mindset. Rooted in self-awareness and growth, recognize these signs in your life, confront them head on, and prioritize your personal journey in 2025. The road to self-discovery begins with understanding where you are, which paves the way to where you truly want to be. To truly understand why focusing only on yourself in 2025 can be a transformative approach, we need to delve into the underlying causes that often prevent individuals from honing in on their personal development. Psychology teaches us that our habits and mindset are significantly influenced by both our upbringing and our environment. One major psychological cause is the social comparison theory, which suggests that individuals determine their own social and personal worth based on how they stack up against others. This often leads to feelings of inadequacy or insecurity, especially in an age where social media bombards us with curated highlights of others' lives. Scientific evidence supports the notion that constant comparison can be detrimental to mental health. Studies show that social media usage is strongly linked to increases in anxiety and depression. For instance, a study conducted by the University of Pennsylvania found that reducing social media use led to significant reductions in both these conditions. The tendency to compare ourselves is deeply embedded in our psyche, but it's crucial to understand that this habit is neither natural nor beneficial. It's a learned behavior influenced by a hyper-connected world. From a sociological perspective, societal expectations play a massive role in shaping our mindsets. Historically, success has been measured by societal standards, wealth, status, and outward appearances. However, these markers of success do not necessarily correlate with happiness or personal fulfillment. Stories of high-profile figures such as actors, athletes, and CEOs often reveal that despite their outward success, they suffer from high levels of stress, loneliness, and mental health issues. These real-world connections emphasize that societal standards often do not align with personal well-being. Let's not forget the wisdom passed down through centuries. Philosophers such as Socrates and more contemporary thought leaders like Carl Jung have stressed the importance of self-discovery and focusing inward. Socrates famously said, "Know the self," while Jung proposed the concept of individuation, where personal development and understanding one's true self are paramount. These ideas are not just philosophical musings. They are grounded in the understanding that focusing on oneself leads to a more meaningful and fulfilled life. We must also consider the impact of past events on our current mindset. The Industrial Revolution, for instance, shifted focus to productivity and external success, sidelining personal development and mental well-being. In today's digital age, this has only been exacerbated, with technology driving an incessant need for validation and comparison. The rapid pace of technological advancement means more distractions, more opportunities to compare, and thus, more reasons to neglect our inner selves. In conclusion, the underlying causes of why we struggle to focus solely on ourselves are multi-faceted, rooted in psychological tendencies, sociological structures, historical progressions, and modern-day digital influences. By understanding these causes, we can begin to identify and dismantle the beliefs and habits that hold us back. The first step towards reclaiming our focus is recognizing that the answers we seek are not found by looking outwards, but by delving deep within. It's time to turn the spotlight on ourselves and realize that the path to true fulfillment starts with self-discovery and personal growth. To achieve significant personal growth in 2025, we need to focus on practical, actionable steps that you can start implementing today. Here's how you can truly concentrate on yourself and build a stronger, more resilient mindset. Firstly, allocate time for self-reflection. Begin by setting aside at least 10-15 minutes each day to sit quietly and meditate or journal. This helps you to process your thoughts, recognize patterns, and identify areas that need improvement. For instance, ask yourself questions like, what are my strengths? And what areas of my life cause me the most stress? By understanding these aspects, you can redirect your energy and focus toward your growth. Secondly, establish clear boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy or do not serve your growth. It's essential to be firm about what you're willing to spend your time and energy on. For example, if social media distracts you, set specific times for its use or use apps that limit your screen time. This way, it's simpler to concentrate on activities that contribute positively to your life. Thirdly, set specific and realistic goals. Break down larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks. Use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound to ensure your goals are clear and attainable. If you aim to read more, start with a goal of reading 1 chapter a day instead of setting an overwhelming target of completing a book a week. This method steadily builds discipline and creates a sense of accomplishment, which fuels motivation. Fourthly, prioritize self-care. This means integrating practices that enhance your physical, mental, and emotional well-being into your daily routine. Ensure you get regular exercise, maintain a healthy diet, and develop a sleep routine that allows for adequate rest. Additionally, engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's a hobby, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones. Self-care isn't just about pampering, it's about sustaining your health and happiness. Fifthly, surround yourself with positive influences. Evaluate your current relationships and identify people who uplift and inspire you. Spend more time with individuals who encourage your growth and less with those who drain your energy. Join communities or groups aligned with your interests and values, whether it's a book club, a fitness group, or an online forum. Building a network that supports your objectives can motivate and keep you accountable. Lastly, embrace continuous learning. Adopt a mindset of lifelong learning by exploring new skills, reading books, or taking online courses relevant to your interests and career. Dedicate a specific time each week for personal development. For example, you could set up a weekly schedule to watch educational videos, listen to podcasts, or attend webinars that enhance your knowledge and skills. This approach ensures that you are always evolving and equipping yourself with tools needed for growth. By implementing these strategies, you are not just aiming for immediate improvements, but setting a foundation for sustained personal growth. Remember, focusing on yourself is not about being selfish. It's about being the best version of yourself, so that you can better contribute to the world around you. Start taking these steps today and watch how they transform your life as we move into 2025 with purpose and determination. As we navigate through 2025, it's time to make a powerful commitment to ourselves. The main message I've shared is clear and transformative. Focus only on yourself. This isn't about being selfish. It's about recognizing that your growth, your happiness, and your success start from within. Our journey through identifying issues, understanding the causes, and implementing practical solutions is just the beginning. You hold the power to shape your destiny. Imagine living each day driven by your passions, free from the chains of comparison and societal pressures. This is your wake-up call to harness your inner strength and potential. Each moment you spend nurturing your mindset and development brings you closer to a life of fulfillment and clarity. You are the master of your path. Now, I encourage you to take action. Spend some time reflecting on what you've learned and start applying these insights today. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions. Let's build a supportive community together. Share this video with friends and family who need to hear this message. Add this to your playlist and rewatch whenever you need a boost. Subscribe to the channel for more content that empowers and inspires your journey. Remember, the journey to self-discovery is ongoing. Watch related videos to dive deeper into topics that resonate with you. Take this as a challenge to rise above distractions and focus inward. You are capable of greatness, and it all starts with the decision to prioritize yourself. Let's make 2025 the year we truly come alive.